Hi guys, this is Don't Leave Photoshop 2021 video course. Today we come to talk about the new version of Photoshop software tools. Photoshop CC is an update of each version, and the performance of each software has been optimized. There are usually a few new gadgets added. For example, let's see the first new gadget called Frame Tool. Check the Frame Tool and we'll see there are two buttons on the top of the options bar. One is square button and the other is a circle button. The square button means that we can draw a square area on the image. We can use it to draw a circle and then resize it. It's just like a free transform. Let's adjust it freely. Then the circle tool is used to draw a circle, and it doesn't make any difference. So how does it work? This is the new layer we just created. Now we can add another layer to it. Let's drag this layer, hold down the layer, then drag it over the image, and then drop it after dragging it here. Let's drag the layer inside first. Just drag it to the bottom like this, and then let go. Control plus T to resize it. Alright, confirm. Look, the picture is getting inside. The content hides behind the picture frame. The picture frame is just like a window. The layer behind it can be seen through the small front window. What is it equivalent to? Do you remember the clipping mask we talked about after the mask? In fact, this tool is based on the clipping mask. It's an optimized clipping mask. It's easier. When we use it, we just need to draw a circle or a square and drag another layer inside, so it's easier to use. But it also has the obvious disadvantage that it can be only square or circle, which limits our operations. For example, we can select the previous frame, but also further adjust its size at any time. Then select the layer at the back to adjust its size and position. What would it look like if we use the clipping mask to instead now? First, hide the layer and then make a random irregular shape. The advantage of clipping mask is that it has a variety of shapes. Let's choose the Seika deer mask. And then we're going to put the image at the top. And right-click to create the clip mask. Then the image was cut and pasted in. So these two methods depend on which one you like. The final effect is almost the same. Next, let's talk about the famous one-click change sky of Photoshop. Come to this layer, and the function of one-click change sky was in the edit below, sky replacement. Look, it automatically identifies the entire sky in the background. You can choose a lot of sky from Photoshop. This is a very smart tool. One-click change sky will save a lot of time for us in our daily operations. Let's choose a sunset. This one is the moving edge. The moving edge is the part of the junction. What does this sky replacement actually belong to? It belongs to the matting. We have talked about the subject choice of the selection matting, do you remember? After automatically matting, it adds the sky background layer on the top. It's basically just an automated cutout. And then we can adjust the brightness of the sky, adjust the color temperature, and rotate the angle and direction of the sky. There are also some gadgets over here, and this one is mobile. You can move the sky. When it feels like it's ready, let's click enter. We can see a series of effects in the layer. It's all in a group called the Sky Replacement Group, which has each layer include a sky layer, which we used. And there's another one down here, color layer, foreground light. This is an image layer, and we talked about it before. Do you remember the image adjustment layer? These are the image adjustment layers. This one is a gray image adjustment layer. This one is the foreground color adjustment layer. Then these two are also adjustment layers that change brightness and change color. We can adjust the brightness with this one. When we select the layer below, we can change the color here. This is a color balance. This is the foreground color of white, which is also basically referring to a brightness. Another advantage of this tool is that it can be replaced and modified at any time. What is it? It uses automation and building materials to help us work more efficiently. In a word, this tool is very good. If you're interested in it, you can focus on learning it. It's the sky replacement below the editing. Well, that's all for this course. See you next time!